Yoshiki. Hello, I'm Pata.
ベースやってます。ヒースです。よろしくお願いします。
He's not the bass.
X-Japan last played in New York in 2010 as part of a short U.S. tour and later followed up with a world tour in 2011. And this October, X-Japan will be playing at Madison Square Garden in New York City and then later in Yokohama Arena in Japan in November. Will another world tour be able to follow these two shows for the next year or sometime in the foreseeable future?
Actually, Yokohama Arena, we're going to be playing September 30th and October 1st. Actually, almost 10 days before Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Yes. We're actually going to be announcing some kind of like future shows in Madison Square Garden. But right this moment, we're just concentrating on Madison Square Garden. Just Madison Square Garden, MSG. That's like, yeah. But there's a possibility maybe playing.
Are these shows to promote your album, or are these just great opportunities for X-Japan?
Well, we haven't released the album for a long time, but we released several, bassist albums, something like that. We just released it a few months ago. Yes, it's a history. Like about 22 years ago, we had a press conference in Madison Square Garden, not Madison Square Garden, in New York, Rockefeller Center. We signed Atlantic Record. Then, but there was supposed to be clear. Then we were supposed to release an album, but there are a lot of things happened. So then. 22 years later, so we come back to New York and then play the shows. I can't really tell you why we are doing this, Madison Square Garden, but you're gonna know soon. There's something going on.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know you've been involved in some charity projects.
Oh, sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about those experiences, what they meant to you, and whether you have any projects planned for the future?
Okay. Yes, when I was 10 years old, I lost my father. He committed suicide. So I had a pretty depressed, childhood. So I kind of understand the pain of some pain some children have. So then. Several years ago, I decided to, actually I've been doing charity here and there, but several years ago I decided to create my own charity foundation, try to support that. Then, unfortunately, 1 year after I established my foundation, there was a big earthquake happened in Japan. So, that moment, I also concentrated on, focused on that. To support victims of Japan's earthquake, the tsunami. So, but it's like when you save people, I feel also saved for some reason. Just yeah, it's like I want to keep doing this for the end of my life. Just but it's like my own pace. So. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Yoshiki, you've recently been touring doing your classical, and at Pata, I know you recently played in Texas with Rain. I was wondering how preparing for and performing for these different performances and groups differs from, say, your preparation and performance for X-Japan.
Maybe sensing. I'm just playing guitar.
Well, it's not like, it's like, pretty much X-Japan is like my life, right? Everything is just like, I wouldn't say side project, but even my classical tour, I went to 10 countries, 13 places, but even during the classical tour, I said, X-Japan is my life. It's like, So it's not something like we've been doing different projects and coming back to this. Just we've been doing in Japan, but we've been doing something else. But it's not like just like get back together and play. It's just we've been kind of like Japan like my I like that kind of things run my blood, so yeah. Japan is like it's more than a project, just like our lives.
This is for Yoshiki. How did you first find out about Otakon, and what made you come back again to Otakon? And also, what are your thoughts on Baltimore as a city as a whole?
Because you guys are so cool. Yes, I came here like first time 2007. Six. No, 6. Whoa, that's like 8 years ago. It's supposed to 2014 right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2006. Wow. So that means Otakon is my first convention experience. That's right. Okay. Yes, at that time I didn't. Yeah, I was not even doing it in Japan then, because Japan was not happening. I was not even talking to Toshi, and then yeah, since then a lot of things have happened. So it's like yeah, okay. First time I came here 2006. I didn't know I had that many. I didn't know that we had that many fans even in America, even outside Japan. So then we started finding out, like, whoa, people like throughout the world started listening to our music, and was like, I don't know, it was so cool to be, this kind of people surrounded by these people. So since then, this is my third time though. Is it third time? Yeah, I came here with Sugizo. That was year 2010. Okay, I think 10.
2010.
10. Yeah, I think that I played Lalapalooza. Okay, in 2010. So 2006, 2010, 2014. So I'm gonna be here 2019 then. Every 4 years. It's like Olympic.
Very happy to have you back.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Very happy to have you back.
Oh, thank you. I'm very happy to be here. And I'm so excited to perform tomorrow. Actually, I've been here a few times, several times, but this is gonna be kind of like, it's not in Japan, but my classical was my first performance here, so I'm very excited to perform tomorrow.
Since you brought up blood a minute ago, all your fans call you vampire, and you should play Lestat in a movie. But what your fans want to know is, when are you going to do a vampire-themed rock opera?
Huh, good idea.
Yeah, I told you that, remember that.
Okay. I think I have a, how do you say, split personality disorder or something, because I am sometimes call myself vampire, sometimes Yoshiki, sometimes, I don't know, I have also a character called Blood Red Dragon, created by Stan Lee. Sometimes I call myself, I don't know, like sometimes I wear like nurse outfit on the stage. So, well, anyway.
Well, we want one.
Okay, yeah, I like vampire because wherever I am, okay, so I just travel like during YoshikiClassical World Tour. I went to 10 countries, 13 places, but wherever I am, I always like stay up at night. Like it's not even jet lag, something vampirish is happening. Is that even a word for vampirish?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now there's a word. So, yes, I'm like half joking but half serious. Like sometimes I say, what are you like? I'm half Japanese, half vampire. something like that. I just love the image of vampire, you know. So yeah. So yeah. So I think they all think of vampire too, like action. Yes. It's a great idea to create vampire rock opera.
I love it.
Why not? Yeah. Okay.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. You're not just a musical icon, but also a fashion leader. So how do music and fashion relate to you? Was it something that just came about when you were working for X Japan, or something that was just separate from it?
Okay. So my parents actually, I mean, before my father died, he used to own a kimono shop. It's like, you know, Japanese traditional clothing shop. So I grew up in that kind of environment. So I was always surrounded by like kimono. So then when we started X Japan X. So you know, we put a lot of interesting clothes and then heavy makeup and then dyed our hair red and purple. So fashion and music are almost like inseparable. I mean, at least you know, to us, just like fashion is music, music is fashion. So it's kind of very natural to just have, you know, that doing both. It's like yeah, that's everything came very naturally. So so now I have a thing called Yoshiki clothing line. Actually, done a little bit of fashion shop. I think we're gonna be debuting actually Yoshiki 2015 Tokyo collection or something like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of, you've been involved in a lot of different collaborations, credit cards, comics, wine, just to mention a few. What other products would you like to release in the future?
I want to do something more musical as well. Actually, there's a few more projects coming that's very musical, like Yoshiki something, but it's musical thing, so music thing. Again, like my main focus is music, so everything else is just like hobby. Yeah. Something interesting coming too. Because I'm planning on doing several press conferences, so they say, Yoshi, you can't talk about it yet. Okay.
Anybody have any questions for the rest of the band also?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, me. Okay.
Did you have a question?
Yes. All right. So I can direct it at the other band members. Yes. So I'm going to direct this at Heath because I'm very partial to bassists. We saw a video once in the past of it was Phantom of the Opera style. You're in a cage coming down, and you had some, like people doing robot dances around you. And it was an incredible bass solo, first solo, and then it was joined by instruments. Now, will you ever do something similar to that again, especially in a venue like Madison Square Garden?
ロックというものは何かショッキングなことが常にあった方が面白いと思うんですね。それはサウンドにしてもそうだし、ライブではやっぱり視覚的なものもそうだし、そういうものがあってこそのX だと思うんです。なので、マディソンスクエアガーデンでは今までにはないまた皆さんにショッキングなことを体感してもらって。このような歴史的なコンサートにしたいと思います。期待していてください。
Okay, so I think that rock needs something very shocking, both visually and musically, and both aside, sound, light, everything to be shocking. That is rock. That is X Japan, and Madison Square Garden has a shock to it that. Was not like something before, so I'd like to do a new kind of shock in that Madison Square Garden in the near future. Please look forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
This question is for all three. Have any of you had any particularly memorable experiences, good or bad, interacting with your fans?
You're talking about fans, yeah? Like,
Yeah.
Sure, like, we've been around for a long time, like, we've seen a lot of bands, come and go, come and go. When you're, like, on top of the world, sometimes you don't realize, like, because when you're, like, right top of the world, like, people think, like, some bands think that they are the best, but we exist because of fans. Right? So it's like we can't exist without fans. So there are no bad fans or good fans. Just we really care about our fans. Then that's why because we are fans. Like Japan got reunited. Without fans, it couldn't have happened. So after all those tragedy happened to a man. So I would like to thank to every single fans. Of course, sometimes we bump into some crazy fans too. But yes, Amethyst was actually I just wrote it for Amethyst is like a classical from the get-go. So I didn't really write lyrics. I actually wrote lyrics later. What happened was we had some kind of event in Tokyo, some amusement park. Then actually Japan's event. Then that some particular like attraction. My classmate was playing. The old members there, and he said, "What is this song? Like this is one of my composition. We should use this for Tokyo Dome or Japan's opening." Like really? I didn't even think about that. Then that was the beginning of they started using Amethyst or the Tokyo Dome show or Japan show. Okay, but also maybe as long as there's a great melodies, we can always put some kind of nice lyrics on top of it. So it's like a Japan song or a song can be instrument or without lyrics that can exist too. So it's like I think a melody